We're gonna do this right. That one was fucking wet, dude. And whenever I start doing this, it's really strange because I have nothing to talk about. There's like a little corkscrew on this thing. I got like hella cans in the corner. I'll probably clean those out. Shit ass fuck. We got the trifecta going here, boy. 2 trips. We're making 2 trips. Clean. For anybody that's coming from Omegle, welcome. Here's the thing, is that I need to promote my content some way. And posting it on Instagram and Facebook only gets you so far. Because after you post it on Instagram and Facebook, what ends up happening is that, you have like 4 of your family that watches it, and they're like, yeah, that's cool, or whatever, and then, 4 of your friends watch it, and they're like, yeah, it's pretty good. Then it kind of flatlines, you don't really get a lot of people watching anymore. So there's like 2 things you can really do, at least in my humble experience, is you can go to your entire, your giant Twitter base that you have, and if you're a hot girl, it's really pretty simple actually. You don't even have to get popular. If you're an attractive girl in the slightest, people just watch your content. It's pretty cool. It's an interesting phenomenon that happens very often with, just e-girls, man. They blow my mind. They blow my mind away. Either that, or you could continue just releasing content that gets consistently like 90 views per video that not a lot of people watch at all, just the little sub base you have, and then eventually you'll die someday. But I don't really want to do that. That just doesn't seem like a great option for me. So what am I gonna do? Well, I don't have a giant Twitter base. I don't have any of that shit. So I have to spread my content some way. So I came up with this genius idea. I go to Omegle in the office building room. Jimmy had this idea, and he goes, what you can do is you can just type in whatever you want, and you just go to a random chat and then chat with somebody else. And everybody's like, yo, Jimmy, that's fucking genius. I can't believe you just thought of that. That's, whoa. Make it, like, program it. They programmed it up, put it on a little server, patented it, boom, Omegle. It's called Omegle. Omegle's great. Genius. Look, I'm in melancholybrocoli. He's getting like 90 views per video. So what does he do? He goes to Omegle. He goes, hey, watch my video, watch my content. And what happens? You get about 2 kill yourself comments an hour, and about 14 you're gays. Everything is that you say is stupid, and that's fine. That's about how I feel about most other people. You go and you work a shitty ass job, fucking typing shit into a computer for 12 hours a day, 14 hours a day, 10 hours a day, whatever your cocktail of death is. Be like Sisyphus pushing a fucking boulder up a mountain. Whatever you choose will be the death of you, will be the death of you. Congratulations. You're gonna do that for the rest of your life. It's just I'm not a big fan. All I want is to make art. That's my goal. And I think this is my medium. I could talk to my audience pretty well here. You and me, we're having a conversation. Story time. Let's tell a story. I'm pretty gross now. And, right now, I'm trying to grow my hair long enough so that I can rock a man bun, which that might be gross to some cultures. Particularly everybody that is ever around me. So in middle school, I was an interesting fella. I was an interesting kid, I'd say. So basically, what I used to do was I'd go to Goodwill all the time, because I never understood spending a lot of money on clothes, because I didn't look good even if I bought good clothes. It wasn't gonna change the world for me. So I figured, just buy clothes from Goodwill. And plus my parents at that time didn't really make a lot of money anyway, so it was like solids. Went over to Goodwill, and then my mom and dad were like, go fucking nuts, do whatever you want. And I don't know if anybody knows what Goodwill is. Maybe it's not like everywhere, but it's like a secondhand clothing store. It's like whenever you get tired of owning clothing, you can take it to the store, and then they give you like a tax write-off, so you get more tax money back at the end of the year. Cool. Awesome. There was this one shirt, and it was a Burger King crew member shirt. What it looked like, I thought it was cool as hell because I love Burger King because I was a little fat chubby kid. And what it was a black shirt, and then it just had red stripes. I think it was red stripes. Let me see if I can find it. That's the shirt. That's the shirt right there. What gave it away that it was a Burger King shirt was really subtle. It had like a little sticker right here on the sleeve that said Burger King, and I was like, oh shit. And then like the back tag did. But that's it. That's the only thing that you could figure out it was Burger King from. But other than that, black shirt, large, for the little fat kid that I was, and I was like, this shit is fucking sweet. I loved this shirt so much in 7th grade. I wore it like twice a week, which is kind of gross if you think about it, because you see all the kids in school, and all the kids in school you see 5 days a week. So you see these kids 5 days a week, And one of them is a fat kid with really messy hair, with a Burger King shirt on, and he smells like shit. I don't know why I did this. It was like a personal, like a rebellion thing. It's kind of gross. Like, I take a shower every morning now, but like back then, I hated taking showers because I guess it was just what my parents told me to do. What I did was I used to take the Febreze and just go into the bathroom, turn the shower on so it sounded like I was taking a shower, and then I take the Febreze and spray it all over myself, which is counterproductive because I could just go in the shower and then shower off. And then what I did after I put the Febreze on is I'd run my head under the water and then make my hair all wet. So my mom was like, oh shit, yeah, I took a shower, because she'd make me take showers. And like, looking back on it, I'm like, why in the hell did I do that? Like, why didn't I just go and take a shower? I don't know what I won by not doing that. Maybe like the personal thing is like I'm smarter than her. No, honestly, I probably took a shower like once every week. So I had this shirt on. And I remember sitting next to this girl in class. Looking back, like remembering her, I don't really remember what her face looks like, but I remember that she was like an angel. She's super popular, definitely the prettiest girl that I've ever seen ever. Like at that point, like in person, that I could see on a daily basis. So she sat right next to me, and I'm like, holy shit, we got sat next to each other, because every month we had to like switch up the seating arrangement. So she got placed right next to me. So one day I was wearing this Burger King shirt, right? And this is a traumatic experience for me. She looks over, looks back, and when she looked at you, you remembered it. You noticed. You were like, but I was like a 7th grader, so that was a little much for a 7th grader. You know what I'm saying? It was a little over the top, a little high, I'd say. She says, and she goes, "Are you wearing a Burger King shirt right now?" And I'm like, "Yeah." She's like, "You're in 7th grade. You work at Burger King?" And I'm like, "Yeah." And I was told like, "Yeah, I make the Whoppers there. I loved it so much they let me work the grill." And then the teacher heard this. I was a compulsive liar at the time. I don't know why, but I used to lie all the time. And so at that time, I was like, oh yeah, no. My aunt owns the restaurant in town. My teacher was like, totally didn't fucking believe this at all. But the girl next to me was like, oh, that's cool. Pretty popular girl, didn't give a fuck. Like, okay, whatever. This dude works at Burger King. I'm never going to talk to him in my life again. And another year, I'm never going to see him in my life again. He smells. For some reason, I had to like bring home the lie. I had to, fucking line her up and just hit her home. I kept wearing that shirt and saying I'm going there after, or like I'm going to work after this. And for like the next year, I was like just to Burger King, and that was my entire identity. So back in about 4th grade, I played soccer. I was a little chubby kid, so they're like, you're gonna play defender, okay? Basically what you do, and I don't know if you're too familiar with it, but defender, they basically stick around the goal. And then if any of the other forwards from the other team try to come and score, you're like, bitch, nah. And I was fucking fat. Or I guess, I don't think I was like fat, but I was definitely chubby. And all the other kids weren't. So I remember, like, all the time, they'd kick the ball, and I'd be right in front of them and just be like, man. You couldn't use elbows, but I'd beef them, just beef them up. I remember one time I was playing defender, and I wanted to score a goal because everybody else got to score goals. I never got to score goals, and I was feeling a little insecure about that. I wanted to score a goal. What else do you do other than run across the course with the ball once you get it from one of the forwards? So this forward comes up, not expecting anything, trying to score a goal. And I'm like, boof, guess what? I'm bigger than you. I got the ball now. And me, being the skilled professional that I am, dribbled the ball all the way up the course. Now I'm fucking sending her up the course, right? And everybody's open. Pass it. I'm a forward. I can go to the other side. And I'm like, I'm sending this. I'm going all the way. I'm taking it back home, if you know what I'm saying. Metaphorically and literally, it's the home base over there. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna do that. And here comes this girl. This girl, short as hell. She was a little short girl. And I was running pretty quick with this ball, dribbling in between, doing great. And this little girl, she comes up to me, being a defender. This little girl's playing defender. I play defender, like defender versus defender, head to head. And she was small, so I'm like, I could take her. And she does this weird, like, she comes around, and I'm not expecting anything. I'm expecting to blow right through her. expecting to just nudge her. It's over. Okay, get around her. No problem. No questions asked. That's what you think's gonna happen. Try to dribble around her. But no, she ain't taking that shit. She ain't taking that shit at all. So what she do? She just and she ran like this. Everybody runs like this. Sometimes when I run really fast, I did this, but she ran like this. She had like fucking razor blades to cut the air better. She was just. I remember she came up to me and did this thing with her leg. So like my leg was like this, dribbling the ball, and then she came up and went right in the side, right in my ankle area, right in my, and right where the joint connects the foot. Stopped my ankle, and all the rest of my body kept moving except for my ankle, and my whole body just flipped the hell over, and I land right on my back and knocked the wind out of me. I'm not getting up. Now, me being the good defender I am, I look over and she's dribbling the ball down. She's a defender. What'd she do? She does the right thing. She kicks it to one of her forwards. Boom. Forward got it. Now, guess what? Main defender, Broccoli's in there. I'm not there. I can't help her out. I can't do anything. I'm powerless. It's a damn shame. It's a damn shame is what it is. Because she kicks that ball to the forward, and that forward kicks it right in the goddamn goal. And what did I learn that day? I learned teamwork is number one. No, I really didn't learn that. I didn't learn anything from that day. It's just that this bitch was really strong, and I think I had a crush on her afterwards. Subscribe.